Okay, is it clear, ma? Right. So there are some alternative names. Knowledge discovery in databases, KDD. So you can call data mining or KDD, both are same. And also we call it as a knowledge extraction, or data or pattern analysis, and a data archaeology, data dredging. So these all things we have studied in data mining also. And so what what is data mining, what is not data mining? So this is also important. Simple search and query processing is not a data mining, is not a data. Searching in Google is not a data mining. Executing a one query in database is not a data mining, right? So everything is not a data mining. So this is KDD process. Already we have studied in data mining. So um, so if you find this diagram, already we have discussed about architecture of data warehouse. So these things are involved in that particular thing. So here it is operational databases are operational databases, or we can say that uh, external sources. So these are a collection of databases. Here we have to perform operations, data extraction, cleaning, transformations, loading. So these all kind of ETL operations will be performed here. Once it is over, we load into data warehouse. Once the data which is stored, that means the format of data from all operational data sources is transformed into data warehouse format. So now data warehouse having in some data. So here is task relevant data. So there are different types of tasks are there. So based on task, the data will be stored. That's what we called in a data mart. So according to the task, we are going to be store the data. So that is the one thing. So once this task is also over, so next we are applying. So this is in a data mining. So if you want to apply the data mining, so we must be create data mart or data warehouse. So data warehouse get the data from operational data source. So these all things should be happen, then only we can apply the data mining. So this data mining, from this one we are going to be pattern evaluations. In previous diagram we call it as a report or query or analysis or data mining. Have you find in previous diagram? So that is a pattern evaluations. That means what the data we are extracting from the massive data sets by the data mining, we can represent those data in different ways to present the business executives or knowledge workers or data analytics. So what is the reason to pattern evaluations means? This resultant data should be understandable to the everyone, because the business people, the business executives, they doesn't know what is the data mining, they doesn't know what is the data warehouse, they doesn't know any idea about this KDD process. They are familiar with taking in right decisions, decision support system. So they should have some pictorial graph. They will easily understand, they can take the decisions. So because of that, in pattern evaluation, we are using different kinds of methodologies to represent the data in different manners. So this is complete knowledge discovery process. So now we can say that data mining is a part of KDD. KDD is not a part of data mining. Data mining is a one step in KDD. So don't forget it. Example, a web mining framework. For example, we collected the data from web. So the mining framework is like this. So first thing is data cleaning. So can you say that anyone, what is the reason to clean the data?
The data will be in unstructured format, so we can't apply the pattern. We can't get the patterns.
Unstructured data, for example, your RDBMS, is there any structure for storing of data?
Sir, based on the columns, the data will be inserted, sir.
You cannot be used as unstructured data. So why? Because we are, for example, in data in RDBMS, are you maintaining any structure for storing of data? Yes sir, no. Data which is stored in
Using
RDBMS,
tables.
tables. Table is a structure or not?
Yeah, sir.
Ah,
Maybe it contains some null values or missing data.
that is data, that is okay ma. Unstructured we can't be used unstructured, but in other cases we can use. For example, in Facebook they are using MongoDB. Already మీకు చెప్పాను నేను ఒకసారి. MongoDB, that means some fields are available for some users, some fields are not available for the other users. Even in profile also, if you want to, if you wish to fill all details, we can fill. Otherwise, there is no need. So they are using MongoDB. They are using unstructured. So, but in case of RDBMS, everyone has to be filled. Either it is applicable or not applicable. Whatever it is, any value. If you want to not willing to give value, you have to give something, even it is null value or not applicable, whatever it is. So why you are not, why I'm saying that not using unstructured means some databases having structure. These structure, the way of data stored in database, that may not be suitable for data warehouse structure. So that's what. So data cleaning means what are the things, what are the values not available for the fields or features or dimensions, or any values may be different values, we have to be clean it. So for example, let us take one student record. A student name is ABC, his roll number is 1, his phone number is something 10 digits of numeric values, ABC at the rate of gmail.com. His height is 10 feet and date of birth is something. So 10 feet height accept numerical value, but I am giving 10 feet. Is it acceptable?
No, sir.
It is not.
No, sir.
No one person having 10 feet of height, but system will be considered as a right. So they are filling the value 10 feet. For example, other people filling the value is 2 feet.
Sir,
Yes.
we can give a check constraint in that column.
That's
Her
what.
user height is in between 6
Yes, sure.
feet.
So, yes, sure. We have many number of data cleaning techniques. So by using those, we are going to be found out of box data and within the box data. So data cleaning is not only modifying the things, these things also we have to be modified. Like in programming language, exception handling concept is there now, like that.
Yes, sir.
So next one is data integrations. Already in the matladam. So we are collecting the data from multiple sources. Once the data is available, we have to integrate this all data and load it into data warehouse. Warehousing the data. Data warehousing. Data warehouse is different. Data warehousing is different. Data warehouse is a container, like as a database. Data warehousing is a process to construct the data warehouse. Try to find the differences between these two words. So next, data cube construction. Data cube constructions, already I shown one diagram in morning class. So we can data cube means there are many number of dimensions. Each dimension we can store the data. Because of data cubes, the query performance will be increased. Within very short time we can execute some many number of queries. That is next, data selection for data mining. So we are using data marts. So data mart means one particular data, that is subject oriented data. Those based on subject we are going to be stored data in one place. For example, if you go to the Reliance market, Reliance Mart, so groceries is a one concept, electronics is a one concept, clothes is a one concept, right? Any other? Right. For example, fruits, vegetables is a one concept. So fruits related data will be stored in one data mart. Electronics related data will be stored in one mart, and clothes related data will be stored in one mart. Like if you want to find the cost of the one TV model, with model is 111, so the query OLAP server will not search the entire data warehouse. It directly goes to the electronics data where it is stored and find the resulting value and displays to the user. Clear, ma? So that is a data selection. So otherwise, so we have to search the entire database. Irrespective of searching the entire database, we can search only a particular section. So that helps to us to process the things in very short period of time. The next one, data mining. We know what is the meaning of data mining. And next one is presentation of data mining results. Presentations. So as we have seen in previous class also, query report, analysis, pattern evaluations, right? So the way of presenting data in different manners by using pie charts, histograms, bar charts, or reports wise, numerical value wise, graphical representations. There are different ways to present our mining results. Next, so patterns and knowledge to be used are stored into knowledge base. So these are the two important factors. So why we are performing data mining means to increase your business value. So you are doing one business, same kind of business can be many people are running. So you are competing to each other. Your wish is to increase your business value, so you wanted to find out some insights, right? So if you take an association analysis, right, so whoever purchasing one item also purchasing other items. If you know that this relationship, we can increase the cross sellings, right? So that is the thing. Sometimes these knowledge are going to be stored in some way, so in any other issue is arised, we can use this knowledge. So this is the simplest data uh, web mining framework or mining framework, whatever it is, we can apply for web or whatever it is. And also, so please, if you look at this diagram includes two other diagrams. Previously we have talked about what we call KDD process and data warehouse architecture. So if you find out, so here paper, files, web documents, my mouse is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mouse is visible?
Yes, sir.
Right. So in last one, data sources. So what are the data sources? Paper, files, previously. So before computers, even 10 years back also, in banking people, they are using registers. Yes or no? So transaction, for every transaction, they are using registers, withdrawing or depositing and so on. So web doc files is nothing but like Excel files, spreadsheets, and web documents. So presently we are using web documents. That means online application filling, that kind of things. And the scientific experiments, that is related to scientists, even in chemistry, physics, computer science. Even present, a lot of research is going on for finding an vaccination for COVID-19. And database systems. Database systems is also one data source, right? So these are the different data sources. The data can be stored in paper or files or web document or scientific experiments or databases. So there are different ways to store the data. So we are taking these data sources and cleaning and transformations and loading. So these kind of all kind of operations we are doing. So once data is collected, so we are performing pre-processing. That's what we call it as data cleaning, transformation, loading is called as a data pre-processing. So once it is over, integration and we load it into data warehouse. And then data exploration. So data exploration means, so here we are performing some statistical methods, that is mean, mode, average, and some other normalization techniques are using for data exploration to get the better results, to get the better and accurate results, and also applying querying and reporting. And then data mining, this is information discovery, so already we know. So if you find the data presentation, so the way of presenting our mining knowledge, that is different. So finally, decision making. So these are all things we are performing for decision making, right? So if you look at this right arrow, so the least in least place, so the DBA, what is the meaning of DBA?
Database administration.
Very good. Database administrations whose responsibility is to construct the data warehouse. Data warehouse responsibility is DBA. So actually the requirement for DBA is very less. So for example, if you run the multinational company, very few of them, 10 to 15 number of DBA positions are available. The scale for DBA is very high. So within 1-2 years of period of time, so you are becomes to 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs of salary range. So and then next one is data analyst. So we can call it as a knowledge worker or executives or data analyst. Like data analyst means, for example, in your terms, um, once one movie is released, some people they will talk about this amount of money is collected throughout the India or overseas or Telangana, Andhra, and so on, so on. They are giving some results. Is it clear? So that is a thing. And a business analyst. Business analyst means the way of presenting your data. So how the people will easily understand. That is a business analyst. And end user. End users, these the people are have a right to take the decisions. They doesn't know data presentations, data mining, data exploration, or data pre-processing, or data warehouse, or data source, or whatever it is. These all things they doesn't know, but they have a right to take the decisions to increase the, yes, if you find the sentence like this, increasing potential to support business decisions. This is an ultimate task. This is our ultimate task of our subject. Clear? So this is about today's class. So what is the next class?
Aptitude, sir.
Yes, sir.
Aptitude, sir.
Okay, good. So okay, and just move on to the class, man. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.